people vote their president in Iran. But in reality, candidates are first vetted by the Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei and then allowed to contest in a largely scripted election. Now, these elections have been necessitated by the death of President Raisi. Like all despotic regimes, who wins these elections is not determined by the people, but by the fact who suits the Supreme Leader, whose agenda suits the Supreme Leader's agenda the best. Now, there were 6 candidates, 5 are hardliners with close ties to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. 2 of these have dropped out, and now there are 3 that are hardliners and 1 that is a moderate. This is meant to ensure that there are better chances of the 3 hardliners, that is Saeed Jalili, Mohammad Khalibaf and Mohammad Zarif, against the reformer candidate, that is Masoud Pezeshkian. But the interesting thing is, 3 out of the last 4 presidents of Iran did not share a great rapport with the IRGC. The last president, Ebrahim Raisi, shared not so cold vibes with the group only because he didn't happen to serve in the military outfit. Now, does this mean that these 3 hardliner candidates are out of the race? Well, the matrix is not so simple. As I said, it's all about what the Supreme Leader wants. On paper, the 4th candidate, that is Masoud Pezeshkian, is a reformer. He could be a good counter to the hardline politics that's playing out in Iran. It could be a good thing to say to the world, to the Western media particularly. But in reality, he's in the race to ensure better voter turnout, since higher turnout will allow the regime to claim legitimacy and voters will come out only because there's a moderate voice on the ballot. Khamenei would not want a very strong leader, since he may represent a threat to him, and that could be the only reason why Pezeshkian could be in the race on a serious note. But alternatively, Khamenei may prefer someone with a firm ideological stance, since he has shaped all Iranian institutions in a manner that only the most ideologically aligned are in power. But whoever may be selected as the next president of Iran, his biggest priority will be to use Iran's proxy network at a time when Israel is set to escalate its conflict with Lebanon. This very proxy network forms the very core and very integral part of Iran's security policy and foreign policy. Take a look at how important and vast this entire network is. Since the Islamic Revolution in 1979, Iran has formed, supported and funded a growing number of fighting forces throughout the region. Iran's Quds Force is the main point of contact with these groups, arming them with weaponry and providing them with funds and training. The Quds Force is a part of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the primary military outfit of Iran. This network of fighters has been created to serve the Iranian regime's larger political goals of regional hegemony, limiting Western influence, and creating a united front against common enemies, primarily Israel. So who all form part of Iran's proxy network? Hezbollah, a Lebanese political party and militant group, forms the core of Iran's proxy network. Then there are groups in Shiite Muslim majority countries such as Iraq and Lebanon. Militant outfits in Sunni majority Palestinian territories, Syria and Yemen are also part of this network. Hezbollah is a known terror organization which has helped Iran bridge the Shiite Arab and Persian divides. Iran has also used Hezbollah to support the Bashar al-Assad regime in the civil war in Syria. Tehran's support also extends to the Houthi rebels in Yemen. This proxy network provides Iran complete immunity, and no president will dismantle it.